The car was coming. It was coming fast. And little Mia was standing in the middle of the road. She was 7 years old. She could not move. Her small feet were frozen to the ground. The car came closer and closer, and nobody was close enough to reach her. Wait, let me go back. Let me tell you how this happened. Come with me, listen slowly. You do not need every word. Just follow the family. Close your eyes if you want. Just listen. This is the Miller family, and this is their story. It was a warm afternoon in a small American town. The sun was soft and golden. The air smelled like cut grass and warm summer days. Birds were singing in the trees. Somewhere down the street, a radio was playing quiet music. At the end of the street, there was a small blue house. And in that little blue house lived the Miller family. There was Sam, the father. Sam worked hard every day. His hands were rough from work. But when he looked at his family, his face was soft and kind. There was Anna, the mother. Anna was warm and gentle, and she watched over everyone. She always knew when something was wrong. She always knew when a child needed a hug. There was Max. Max was 12 years old, and Max was always in trouble. He climbed too high, he ran too fast, he never listened. Just that morning, Max had climbed onto the roof of the garden shed. "Look at me!" he had shouted. "I am the king of the world." "Max, get down!" his mother had cried. "You will hurt yourself." And Max had jumped off the roof and landed and laughed. "I am fine, Mom," he always said. "I am the bravest boy in town." Anna would shake her head, but she loved him with all her heart. And there was Mia. Mia was 7 years old. She was small and sweet and quiet. She had soft brown hair and big, kind eyes. She was the heart of the family. When Mia laughed, the whole house felt lighter. When Mia was happy, everyone was happy. There was Grandma Rose, too. Grandma Rose was old now. Her hair was white. Her steps were slow. She sat in her favorite chair by the window. She did not move much anymore. But she saw everything. She saw the way the family loved each other. And she smiled her soft, quiet smile. And of course, there was Buddy. Buddy was the family dog. He was brown and soft and full of joy. His tail never stopped moving. Mia loved Buddy more than anything in the world, and Buddy loved Mia. Where Mia went, Buddy went. Where Buddy went, Mia went. They were best friends. They were always together. On this warm afternoon, the whole family was in the garden. Sam was fixing the old garden gate. The gate was broken. It did not close well. "I will fix this today," Sam said, "before someone gets hurt." Anna was carrying cold lemonade to the table. The glasses were cold and wet in the warm air. "Come and drink, everyone," she called. "It is a beautiful day." Grandma Rose sat in the shade of the big tree. She watched the children play and she was happy. And Max, of course, was climbing that big tree again. "Max, come down," Anna called. "You will fall." "I am fine, Mom," Max said from high in the branches. "I can see the whole town from up here." Anna shook her head and smiled. She was used to Max. Down on the grass, Mia sat with Buddy. She put her small arms around him. She kissed his soft brown head. "You are my best friend, Buddy," she whispered. Buddy licked her face and Mia laughed her sweet little laugh. High in the tree, Max looked down at his little sister. "Hey, Mia, watch this," he called. And he hung upside down from a branch like a monkey. Mia clapped her small hands and laughed. "Max, be careful up there," Anna called, but she was smiling too. "You are all crazy," Grandma Rose said softly from her chair. But she was happy. This was her family. And there was so much love in this little garden. It was a perfect afternoon, warm and slow and full of love. The family was together. The family was safe. Nobody knew what was about to happen. Nobody knew that everything was about to change. Sam finished working on the gate. Or he thought he had finished. He wiped his hands on his shirt. He was thirsty. "I will get a cold drink," he said. "Then I will check the gate again." And he went inside the house. But the gate was not closed all the way. It was open. Just a little. Just a few inches. Just enough for a small dog to push through, and nobody saw it. Then the phone rang inside the house. "I will get it," Anna said, and she went inside. Grandma Rose closed her tired eyes for just a moment in the warm sun. Max was high in the tree, looking up at the white clouds. And Mia was still on the grass, playing with her best friend. For one more moment, the garden was quiet and safe. And then it happened. A small gray cat walked slowly past the open gate. Buddy saw it. His ears went up. His whole body went still. "Buddy," Mia said. "Buddy, no." But it was too late. Buddy jumped up, and Buddy ran. He ran straight for the open gate. He pushed it with his nose, and the gate opened wide. And Buddy was out. He was out of the garden. He was on the street. "Buddy!" Mia cried. "Buddy, come back! Come back!" And little Mia did what a small child does. She did not think. She did not stop. She did not call for help. She just ran after her best friend. She ran through the open gate. She ran out of the safe garden. She ran onto the street. "Buddy, Buddy, wait for me!" Buddy was chasing the cat down the street. And Mia was chasing Buddy. Her small legs ran as fast as they could. Her little shoes hit the road. "Buddy, please stop," she cried. But Buddy did not hear her. He only saw the cat. The dog turned a corner at the end of the street. And Mia turned the corner too. And then, suddenly she stopped. Buddy was gone. The cat was gone. And Mia was alone. She stood in the middle of a road she did not know. She looked to the left. She looked to the right. She did not know this part of the town. She was lost. And now she was scared. "Buddy?" she said softly. Her voice was very small now. "Buddy, where are you?" And that is when she heard it. A low sound, a deep sound, a growing sound. It was the sound of a car. Slowly, Mia turned her head. At the far end of the street, a car was coming. It was coming down the road. It was coming toward her. And Mia, little Mia, could not move. Her feet would not move, her legs would not move, and she just stood there in the middle of the road. Now, let me tell you something about the car. The man driving the car was not a bad man. He was just a tired man, driving home from a long day of work. He was thinking about his dinner. He was thinking about his own family. He was not driving too fast, but he was not looking for a child. Why would a small child be alone in the middle of the road? He did not see her, not yet, and the car kept coming. Mia's small hands were shaking. She wanted to move. She told her legs to move. "Move, Mia, move!" But her legs would not listen. The fear held her still. A single tear ran down her small, frightened face. She was too scared to run. She was too scared to shout. She just stood there alone in the middle of the road. And back in the garden, no one knew. No one knew that the gate was open. No one knew that Buddy had run away. No one knew that Mia was gone. No one knew that little Mia was standing in the road. No one, except one person. High up in the big tree, Max looked down, and Max saw everything. He saw the open gate. He saw the empty grass where Mia had been. He looked down the street, and his heart stopped. He saw his little sister. She was far away at the corner in the middle of the road, and he saw the car coming toward her. Max's whole body went cold. "Maye!" he screamed. "Maye!" But she was too far away. She could not hear him. And now Max did something he had never done before. For the first time in his life, Max did not think about himself. He did not think about being careful. He did not think about falling. He did not think about his own safety at all. He only thought about his little sister. He jumped down from the tree. He fell hard. He hit the ground. It hurt. But he did not stop. He got up and he ran. He ran through the open gate. He ran down the street, faster than he had ever run before. His heart was pounding. His legs were burning. "Amaye!" he screamed as he ran. "Maye, move! Get out of the road!" But little Mia could not hear him. Or maybe she was too scared to move. She just stood there, frozen, watching the car come closer. And the car came closer. And then the driver looked up from the road. And finally he saw her. He saw the small girl standing right in front of him. His eyes went wide with fear. His hands grabbed the wheel. His foot pushed the brake. He pushed it as hard as he could. The car made a terrible, screaming sound. The wheels slid across the road. But the street was short, and the car was still moving, and Mia was still standing there. Now everything happened very quickly, and also somehow very slowly. Max was running, his legs were on fire, the car was sliding, its wheels were screaming. Mia was frozen, her eyes were full of fear. Grandma Rose, far away in her chair, opened her eyes. Anna, inside the house, felt something was wrong. Max was almost there. Almost. 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 MIA. And then, Max jumped. He threw his whole body forward with all his strength. He reached out. He grabbed his little sister. And he pushed her. He pushed her as hard as he could. He pushed her out of the road. Mia flew through the air and landed on the soft grass. She was safe. But Max was still in the road. There was a loud, terrible sound. And then there was silence. A deep, terrible silence. Back at the house, Anna heard the sound. The glass fell from her hand and broke on the floor. Her heart went cold. She could not breathe. "The children," she whispered. "Oh no, the children." She ran. Sam ran out of the kitchen. Grandma Rose stood up from her chair. They ran out of the garden. They ran down the street. And then they saw it. They saw Mia sitting on the grass crying. And they saw Max lying still in the road. The car had stopped. It had stopped just in time. The front of the car had touched Max just a little, but enough. Max was on the ground, and he was not moving. "Max!" Anna screamed. She fell to her knees beside him. "Max! Max, my boy, please open your eyes, please!" Sam took his son's hand. His strong hands were shaking now. "Max," he said. "Max, can you hear me, please, son?" And then, slowly, very slowly, Max opened his eyes. His voice was weak and quiet, but his first words were not about himself. "Is Mia okay?" he said. Anna began to cry. Big tears rolled down her face. "She is okay, Max," she said. "She is okay. You saved her. You saved your sister." Max tried to smile. His leg hurt. His arm hurt. His whole body hurt. But he was alive, and Mia was alive. And that was all that mattered. The driver climbed out of his car. His face was white. His hands were shaking. "I did not see her," he said over and over. "I am so sorry. I did not see her." "It is okay," Sam said gently. "You stopped. You stopped in time. Thank you." Little Mia ran to her brother. She fell down next to him. She put her arms around him. She held him as tight as she could. "Max!" she cried. "Max, you came for me. You came for me." "Of course I came." Max said softly, "You are my little sister. I will always come for you." Anna held them both in her arms. She kissed Max on his face. She kissed Mia on her hair. "My children," she whispered. "My brave, brave children." Sam held all of them together in his strong arms. He was a strong man. He did not cry often. But now big tears were falling down his face, too. "I almost lost you," he said softly. "I almost lost both of you today." And Grandma Rose, standing quietly behind them, wiped a tear from her old eyes. The family was together. The family was safe. And they were never going to forget this day. Later that evening, the family sat together at home. The doctor had come and gone. Max's leg was wrapped up. His arm had a small cut. But the doctor had smiled and said, "He is a strong boy. He will be fine." "He just needs to rest," the doctor said. So Max rested on the couch with a warm blanket over his legs. And Mia would not leave his side, not even for 1 minute. She sat right next to him, holding his hand, watching his face. Then Buddy came home. He walked in slowly with his head down and his tail low. He knew something bad had happened. He knew it was his fault. He came to Mia and he put his soft head on her lap. Mia looked at Buddy for a long moment. Then she smiled a small smile. "It is okay, Buddy," she whispered. "I am not angry with you. You were just chasing the cat. You did not know." And Buddy's tail moved just a little. Grandma Rose came and sat down next to Max. She took his hand in her soft, old hands. "Max," she said quietly, "you are always in trouble." Max smiled a little. "I know, Grandma. You climb too high. You run too fast. You never listen to your mother." "I know, Grandma." "But today," Grandma Rose said slowly, "today you were the bravest boy in town." Max looked up at her. "And do you know why?" she asked. Max shook his head. "Not because you are strong," Grandma Rose said. "Not because you run fast. You were brave because you thought about someone else before yourself. You saw the danger and you did not run away. You ran toward it. That is what real bravery is, Max. It is not the climbing. It is not the running. It is the love. Always, it is the love." Max looked at his little sister, and Mia looked back at her big brother, and she gave him the biggest smile in the whole world. That night, the little blue house was quiet again. Sam fixed the garden gate. Really fixed it this time. He closed it and he checked it. And then he checked it again. "Never again," he said quietly. "Never again." Anna sat on the edge of Mia's bed. "Mia," she said gently, "you must never run into the road again." "I know, Mama," Mia said. "I was scared. I am sorry." "I know, my love," Anna said. But you are safe now. That is all that matters. Anna kissed both of her children goodnight. I love you, she whispered to each of them. I love you so much. And in the dark, when the house was still, a small door opened. Little Mia walked quietly into her brother's room. Max, she whispered. Max, are you awake? I am awake, Max said softly. Mia climbed up and sat on the edge of his bed. Thank you for saving me, Max, she said. Max was quiet for a moment. Then he spoke. Always, he said. I will always come for you, Mia. Every single time. And little Mia smiled. She lay down next to her brother, and soon she was asleep. Safe, warm, loved. Because that is what a family does. When one of them is in danger, the others run. They run without thinking. They run with all their heart. They run with love. And that is the story of the day the car was coming. The day little Mia was lost in the road. And the day her brother, the boy who was always in trouble, became a hero. Thank you for listening with me today, my friend. I hope you understood the story, and I hope you felt it in your heart. The Millers are a family. And now, they are a little bit your family too. Next time something very strange happens at the Millers' house, a stranger comes and knocks on their door. And nobody in the family knows who he is or what he wants. But that is a story for another day. For now, close your eyes. Take a slow breath. Rest. And I will see you next time for another slow English story. Goodbye for now, my friend. Take care.